In this April 21st, 2014, this is 0 8:05 at the morning in Buenos Aires. I am about a couple of minutes woke up and still in pajamas. Forgive me, please. And suddenly there were like, if I wouldn't present in pajamas myself, there will be kind of a very genocide else around. But Sodoma degenerates ejército argentino, and Sodoma freaks of hell, armed forces, Sodoma degeneration, expertises of Sodoma Queen Cristina Fernández de Kirchner, abominable like them. And anyway, there will be like, oh, disguised. He just slept a few hours because we're all the night out, so we know that already. Don't you see? Some bloodshed. And suddenly certain evangelics, demonias and pharmas, telling, the Lord shows me its thoughts. He is thinking that he is going to tell that somebody told him and said around, hey, you are Anshkut mit Anki. He is taking off the males, the whole dudes we have to around. And suddenly with that, some other. The Lord show me his thoughts, says the which degenerate profane pagan hell, and dares to say that I am the pagan, and saying also while I were sleeping and making my supposed delights until even sleeping. Well, sleeps, you have no idea. We know because of we hear him. And how do you? Because of there's nothing like you can hear around, not even a physic tiny whisper that you can even electronically or with any device hear around. Oh, but we are the forensics, we know it all. We are expertises and we are in professionalism and all of the way, and we can show you. You want me to show you? Put his spirit in him and show him. How do we do? And suddenly not only this, but a lot of other like, yes. Che, ustedes son unos ineptos, nos está sacando los tipos que tenemos que garchar. And I were lying in the my sleep still, but trying for my the liars, huggus things that makes themselves. And evangelics Sodoma, prostitutes, degenerates still with, oh, but military conversed on us, and they are making all that he says he does. They rescues them. They are the ones that rescues the whole that are under rape and destruction, and we know this Lord shows us. The strategy of the military Argentina faggots includes using this kind of brains of the shit. Flies of the shit brains that they are pretended of sons of God in the super spiritual discerning and comprehending the deductible capacity foresee the truth and the lie because of the Lord, and they don't even know what's the name of them in front of the whole of the Brahmin. And I'm sick of this class that predisposites saying, for the mercy of the Lord are so wise like the 10 BLYTT motira, that comes any kind of a vermin in front and says to them, I shall be your God because if I move my hands like this and I make you the zombie snoozing BLYTT, and you gotta obey my order. And they goes and makes it. Quel trauma bleibt an Malatria Sefet Khani since last night. 35,118 more persons were murdered here in Buenos Aires suburban and inside. And yes, Mr. President, and yes, United Nations, and yes, International Criminal Code. Sodoma degenerates faggots officialism, Argentina, I'm sorry the terms. And the disgusting milicas enfermas Argentina, Sodoma, engendros abominables, Barajata, with the evangelics ones that says, oh, we save and we make the chat that he pretends to do. We knew all the time this, that goes and rapes and destroys my people as well, except for the least that are victimized still, that I'm trying to rescue me somehow. Adonai help me, and the help that's about my duty to be, and anything that he to do, not the faggots does. Sorry the word. Goes to the whole of the provinces in this lousy country of hell, to recruiting any tiny Dilkish Ledechmeri brain for the cultivation of Sodoma, which for any kind of a hocus pocus powers, any power around and any feeling like important and supper, completed the supper love dude to the whole of the power to inject and making the alpha. And some freaky Kantletremenetani history and a house and money and a car and an emblem of I am important to be around with a size selection for the Megan rape and murder with them. And Christina Kirchner, oh bravo my guys, I'm gonna have you all inside me. My vagina's ready for you. Is this disgusting shit of a country with the masks of this disgusting prostitute, Christina Kirchner, pretended of the lady morals and lady mortally vintrali place for the honest and well, and keeps with the orders of internation jail and whole generations of offenses, of course, are disgusting. And yes, seems to be like the whole damn shit Argentina and Adonai to help us with the victims should be buried under 28 feet for the rot to not come over, and the way to stink and affect, contaminate the whole of the rest is exactly that. So suddenly لتخموت لتغاني سيديتري عسنا شوف الخادة سنخرين بالإنسكي التغدية خوباتنا لداشي الخادة سنخليتي كان نختخخات بسكات لي بيتري مفناسكي شوف الخاد أنخديتكي كالمنيختا سشمونت. And yes, there were 81 more persons affected. About they were manipulated after were told please do not, about the saving and joint money from all cooperators for the trying to helping me, which I said and we say not, and pretends evangelic stuff shit saying that I'm a devil, that I were manipulating and telling them please, while they themselves were helping the disgusting shit SIDE, Servicio de Inteligencia del Estado Argentino, making the strategy of the fucking witches of Argentina, sorry the word, for the saying the voice of his stems, oh yes, they do talk and they do say, making the whole abomination and manipulations in the generations and the whole witches shit that they do and the rest all for the already delivered into massive rapes and murders with the whole invention of federal police Sodoma Argentina expertises of the prostitute Christina Kirchner, telling that they were all narcos and laundry of money of narcos and all the generations of traffic and organized crime, and telling that they were associated with me, that they cannot remain in jail, that it's the last thing that happens. They are all under massive rapes of the faggots deaths, abominable ones, with the evangelic shit that says that rescues people, and the milicas maricas that says to rescues and makes the job. And for murder and stolen all they can, the properties, the cars, and also the families, we could rescue the most. And the rest I'm gonna see what I can do. Adonai help us. I said to you what I normally do, that the faggots abomination this keeps on, oh, it's going to do what we say. You see that I've done permanently, that they never ever made me do nothing but being a just a clita, parasito de la cagia. not even of devils, are the brigi of the rot shit of Sodoma right under. HTTPS www. No hay ninguno que se salve de lo que viene, no hay ninguno que se caiga de la mano de Hashem, porque solamente Hashem es el creador y el autor. F9. And the last key in my site and cleaner, and the last BLYTT is in New York. And yes, yesterday we were under extortions again, and I had to suffer few things and few stories and few damn shit around, while the damn shit around were making up all kind of a shit and saying, oh yes, it's happening this. And the damn shit prostitutes in evangelic titles, oh yes, it's happening because of all that. Oh, they are evangelics, they came for us. Oh, come on, brody. We're going to make great stories and Lord is going to show his glory. Embracing with them inshket ledech the whole abomination and calling forth mercy of the Christ. I am sick of them. This is 816 Alejandro Mario Blanco REDEMI. From my house, Buenos Aires, and I still have a slept face. Just woke up since I slept last night over https www.BRTMC April 21 sat ft tolk. It is TOOLHK.int F2, it's like before,